This episode was suggested by British Lad Productions. Thank you. Another day, another Derby profile. Today's episode is on Golden Tempo. Let's go! First up, the stats. 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 thirds, and earnings of $100,000. For major races, he took the Louisiana circuit route. He started off very strong, winning the Lecomte Stakes in a last-to-first victory 10 lengths off the pace. Then he had a bit more trouble when he finished third in both the Risen Star and, most recently, the Louisiana Derby. For running style, Golden Tempo is an end closer, plain and simple. He starts slowly, sometimes completely detaching himself from the rest of the field, and then wears you down. His end closing strategy does also depend a bit on the strength of the horses ahead of him. If the horses up front begin to exhaust, then he's able to take advantage, pick up the pieces, and win. But if the front runners are able to maintain their strength, such as in both the Risen Star and Louisiana Derby, where the runner-up horses did all the front running and were only passed by one individual, it's a lot harder for him to make up ground. He is preying on the downfall of his opponents, and that's why he sweeps in to take races, such as the Lecomte Stakes, but also why he is defeatable in races like the Risen Star and Louisiana Derby, where he simply has too much to do and cannot catch up with the well-rested frontrunners that are ahead of him. For strengths, Golden Tempo does have a good finishing speed, including in defeat. In the Louisiana Derby specifically, he had an excuse in that race, being forced to duck in and shift many lanes, throwing off a lot of his momentum. And even then, he was only about a length away from the two runners, Emerging Market and Pavlovian. Not a bad final prep to say the least, and also does show that he is at least a little bit battle-tested, dealing with unfair circumstances, which should help him grow and mature. He's also bred for this distance. His father is Klein, a champion over a mile and a quarter, and his dam sire is Bernardini, a Preakness Stakes winner and also a Grade 1 winner over a mile and a quarter. Mile and a quarter runs through Golden Tempo's veins. However, he does have some pretty glaring weaknesses, the biggest of which is that he is one-dimensional. He is an end closer, plain and simple. He is going to go to the back, and then he's going to make his way up. And there are a lot of consequences that come with that strategy. It is very easy as an end closer to give yourself too much work to do, and be unable to pass everybody. When you end close, you are kind of giving every one of your opponents a head start, setting yourself up for a potential handicap. He's also quite pace dependent. If the horses on the front end of the Kentucky Derby are able to have enough strength at the finish, he won't be able to catch up as easily. If the front runners are exhausted, then he could really do some damage, but he is kind of preying on that. And even so, he can still get outfinished. In both the Louisiana Derby and Risen Star Stakes, come from behind horses like Emerging Market and Paladin, who had similar styles to him but were slightly more forwardly placed, were able to very easily ward him off. He was outfinished by other come-from-behind horses, so he may not even be the best horse at his own game. Overall, Golden Tempo is a nice, classy, come-from-behind racehorse, but he also has all the weaknesses that come with a very predictable running style. He could do some late running, but he's going to be dependent on a few factors. For all of that, I give Golden Tempo a flat B grade. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Derby Profile. Comment down which horses you want me to cover in future episodes, and I will see you guys next time.